Alright, cutting once I hit ass to grass.
Ask the graph. I'm eating bread. I'm the bread man. And we are back.
Welcome back, squad. This
Um,
is episode. What episode are we on?
I think 33.
You have any idea?
I'm the
30?
Mr. Bread man. I'm eating
33?
bread. But yeah.
Tell me about that. How's Panera? Rate Panera 1 through 10 right now. Go. Live.
Dude, so I've been sitting up here like studying for my exams all day. I think Panera got here about an hour ago when my mom got back. She went out to get me. Well, she didn't go out purposely to get Panera, but she was like, "Hey, I'm stopping at Panera. You want anything?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want anything. Like, thank you." She still got me mac and cheese, so I was like, "Okay, like I'll eat it." I mean, she got it an hour ago. I didn't realize because I had said like I didn't want it. I didn't realize she had gotten it for me. So when I walked downstairs to get water, she was like, "Oh, there's
I was
Panera
waiting
there."
there for you.
It was a little bit cold, but then
Cold.
it smacks. That's a first world problem.
That's the first world problem. Your Panera's a little chilly.
It was a little cold.
You have a microwave and choose not to heat it up. First world problem.
If it was heated up, it'd be a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
But not hating on Panera, but we've done that research. It is so high in sodium.
It's so bad for you, bro. Yeah, every time I get Panera now, I just think back to the day I got a bread bowl with mac and cheese in it. Like 120 carbs, like 1,000 calories.
It was like 220% of your daily sodium intake.
It was terrible, dude.
220%.
So bad. But thank you guys for tuning in this week. We got some good topics, I feel like. I'm going to start with big news out of the sports world. Shohei Ohtani baits signing with the Blue Jays and ends up signing with the LA Dodgers. One quick tidbit I almost forgot. There was heavy money thrown on the Blue Jays to win the World Series based off of rumors.
Really?
And he didn't end up sending there, dude. Imagine they're saying like LeBron to the Sixers, right? It's confirmed. LeBron to the Sixers. You throw $100 on the Sixers to win the chip. Just kidding. It's going to the Toronto Raptors. Could you imagine, bro?
Yeah. So I think as a bettor, if that occurred, I'd definitely be like really mad. I'd be like, "Give me my money back." Obviously, you can't get your money back, but
scammer, you scammed.
I guess that's one of those just you gotta wait until it actually happens because you can't.
Wait till you see him suit up.
Well, yeah, you can't really predict the future. I mean, I was kind of just dumb on the bettors, but I guess that like elevates the odds. So like, I mean, also if you're throwing money on that, you probably
money's toast anyway, bro.
Dude, if you're
he could get injured, someone can get so much could happen on those long bets. It's ridiculous.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the sense of like if you're throwing money on like a futures bet like that, you don't really care about that money.
No, yeah, it's already in the trash.
Yeah, by the time it's out, you've already made it back.
Gone.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's just like an investment like that. A side note I want to make, I don't know how much you wanted to talk about it. I think that this is bad for baseball in the sense that you know that baseball doesn't have a salary cap, right?
They do, but they don't. Yep.
Yeah. But so one of the interlinked deals with Shohei's contract, he's only making $20 million over the
I saw that. It's crazy. He's taking $2 million a year for 10 years and then taking the backload of the contract at the very end. Yeah. I also think that is because like that way you can sign more players.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's not good for the game.
Yeah, it's a cap space hack, dude.
That's just not good for the game at all when you can just have all these superstars.
Yeah, and all their contracts are backloaded. It's kind of a cheat code.
I mean, you look at other franchises like the A's, they don't have anywhere near that. Did you show me the stat where it was like Shohei and Mookie Betts' contract or whatever?
I didn't show you it, but Mookie Betts and Shohei are combined for $1.3 billion, and the entire Marlins roster is at $1.2 billion. Like,
no, the organization.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like,
they are those two players are just worth more than a
whole organization. It's actually ridiculous.
And to me, that doesn't make sense.
How's
that fair?
I'll put this in retrospect for you. He signed for $700 million. That is 20,000 Bitcoins worth $35,000 each. It is 14,000 Tesla vehicles, 650 Rolls Royces, 75 Bugattis, or 70 10-acre private islands.
What are
or
you taking? What are you taking?
or if it was for sale, the White House twice.
the White House.
It's based at an evaluation of roughly $350 million.
Really?
Yeah, look it up.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. It was just based on the website I saw.
Oh, you
what? Yeah, it was kind of like a
400 mil almost.
Yeah, so you could practically buy the White House twice.
That is.
So what would I take? I'm probably taking 70 private islands.
Yeah, no, 70 private islands.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe like 69 private islands, and then keep 10 mil for myself.
What would you do with $700 million?
That's like, you just can't do like
you
run out of stuff to do.
Like more than generational wealth. That's century wealth.
Literally, that's like your great grandchildren wealth.
Now, so like this occurs though. It was rumored originally, like back when this was in talks, that Shohei might get $1 billion, and then he got hurt,
and now he can't pitch for the first 2 seasons.
And kind of dropped that value.
We get $700 million.
Yeah, dude, I just don't get how you're paying that much money. But what is like next in contracts? Like one day, someone is gonna get a bill.
How much did Ronaldo get?
I don't know.
Ronaldo got bread. I know that.
For going to play from Saudi?
Yeah. John Rahm just got bread. Did you see that? He went to Live Tour.
That wasn't like $1 billion. I thought that was like 600 million.
Still a lot.
For Al Nassr, he gets around 215 mil a year.
On how many years, bro? He only needs 5 years.
Well,
to
that's
make
also euros, I think. So
that's crazy.
It's on a deal until 2024 or 2025.
Dude, you just
as of 2022.
You literally can't spend 700 million. Like if you tried, you could not. You would have to just start donating it all.
Yeah.
Do
you think you could donate it quicker or buy stuff quicker?
I think I could gamble it pretty quick. I'm a pretty bad gambler. I think I could
just gamble it all the way.
Yeah.
Dude, just go and put
700 mil on black, bro. Yeah. Come on.
Straight on black. I don't even think the casino would let you do that.
That would bankrupt a casino for sure.
I don't know what the max bet is at a casino, but there definitely is a max bet on the roulette table.
Yeah, for sure. Like even when you're in the high roller section, it's probably only like 50K or something, maybe 100K max.
Well,
if you think about that, 100K, if you put it on one number and it hits, dude, that's probably like 3.8 mil or something.
That is a lot. But nah. To at least my final thing I want to say is I don't think that LA getting Shohei and being able to like finagle that cap space, I don't think that's good for the sport. Well, LA is going to be a dominant team for now the next decade, essentially.
Shohei just came from a team with Mike Trout, and they went to the playoffs 0 times. They had 0 winning records.
I think they went 1 time.
They had 0 winning records the entire time they were there. They didn't win a single game.
Okay, but that's just because the Angels are horrible.
So it's like, are the Dodgers, like, we'll see. Are the Dodgers good?
Yeah, no. Baseball is just all stats.
It's crazy. That's the other
thing.
I love Moneyball.
But I don't think that, 700 million is just not justifiable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is a crap load of money. That is a lot of money.
That's like 10,000 houses.
It honestly makes me irate.
And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, just give me like 10 grand. Like,
crazy.
That's what I want to talk about, dude. Why do all of these like contracts, like, how? Where does all this money come in sports? And you still got people that are homeless. You're telling me that they just got money to throw around. They got money for $1 billion arenas to go up. They got money for these multi-$100 million contracts. But nah, everyone's like, there's
the world runs on greed, brother. What do you want?
I hate it.
How the world goes.
I hate it. Like, yes, they've worked hard. They should make a good amount of money.
700 mil,
dude. There should be. Hear me out. There should be a cap. There should be
there
should be a legit cap.
Well, there kind of is a cap, isn't there? Taxes.
If you can make the money, you can make whatever kind of contract.
But if you can make it, the government can take it. Taxes, brother. It kind of is a cap. It's not a hard cap. It's a percentage cap. Like you make $1 billion, you're only going to walk away with 500 million. Government's taking the other 500.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be trusting the government to do
well,
right with it.
Where's that 500 million going?
Yeah.
Dude? God, I hate the government.
So that's it on him. Next, we'll go to another generational talent in Bronny James.
Oh yeah,
4 points in his debut.
Yeah, in his
The
lost
GOAT,
debut.
He has now surpassed LeBron as the GOAT of basketball.
Of the NCAA.
Yeah. Do we think he's gonna be good, dude? I honestly think he's gonna be the biggest flop of all time.
I mean, he's not going to be LeBron.
Obviously not.
He's what? I think in the ESPN analytic, whatever, he's like top 5. He's not even projected. He's like projected top 5.
I think he's gonna get to league and flop.
They're just not the same. I'm sorry. When LeBron James was looking for a spouse, he was not thinking in mind of his son or whatever. I'm pretty sure the height difference in the hold up. What's his wife's name or whatever? It's like Vanessa or something.
No idea.
Or am I tripping?
LeBron's wife.
Who is LeBron's wife?
Yeah, I just don't think.
Oh, Savannah James.
It'd be insane.
Dude, how tall is she? Hold up. Height.
Yeah, I just don't think it's possible.
She's 5'7", which honestly isn't that short.
The sequel's never good as the original.
Dude, yeah. I mean? 5'7" and LeBron is 6'9".
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, just like.
What's Bronny? 6'3", right?
I think.
Perfect height for like a point guard.
I mean, yeah, that's like Steph Curry, but like.
Yeah. Well, he ain't wet like that.
He's 6'4".
That's close.
He's not going to be LeBron.
Yeah, the sequel is never as good as the original, and that's just how life goes.
Will he be good? Yeah, he'll probably have.
He'll be a
he'll be like LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Who would you say is better, LaMelo Ball?
We'll have to see, but I think LaMelo might have a better career. He might. I don't know.
Do you think he ever wins a chip?
LaMelo? I could see it. I don't think he'll be like the star that carries the team to a chip, but I think if he's like on a decent squad with like another superstar or so, like if LaMelo. No, probably not. I was gonna say if LaMelo joined the Lakers, but I don't think so.
Dude, LaMelo's
maybe if LaMelo went to like the Sixers, maybe.
No, honestly, I'm a fan of LaMelo.
I like him. He's got swag.
Dude, he does. He's got 2 Sharpays. They're sick.
I
follow him on the gram.
I was like, bro, how do you know this? Like, where did this just come from? I'm like 2 Sharpays. I'm like, I thought you were gonna. I don't even know where that was going. I thought you were gonna go with like 2 Lambos or like. Dude.
I was
2 yachts. Like I don't know.
Nah, dude, he's got 2 Sharpays, and that's why I think he's cool.
It's like he's got 2 girlfriends. Like we went Sharpays there. That's crazy.
Growing up, I had Sharpay dogs, so it's just like
that
whenever someone has a Sharpay, I don't know. They're just.
I mean,
we brothers like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Basically, what I want to say, Bronny. How many seasons do you think he plays in college? Probably, I'm saying he should play at least 3.
I could see him playing 4 for real. I could see him just getting the degree.
You think he gets it, dude? You think LeBron's like, yo, Bronny, you got to get your degree, but like he wants to play with him, dude.
Oh, true.
Like,
I don't know.
Athletes always go back to school or like take class. I mean, like they're rich enough. They can just take one class for the next 8 years over like. They should graduate with a degree eventually.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like they have the funds.
I don't know.
And C's get degrees.
C's do get degrees.
It's not that difficult to get C's in college.
Well,
like actually,
we'll see. You're right. He might just want to go play with his dad real quick for a season.
I think if I was Bronny, I'd want to play my freshman, sophomore year, then go.
I could see that happening.
Like, he's get a little bit of experience. Also, like, dude, he's just coming off a cardiac arrest.
True, that's crazy. At such a young age, because of all the steroids he does.
I don't know what it is.
I saw a rumor the other day that LeBron is only has this longevity he has because he does a bunch of roids. Apparently, it was leaked that one of his teammates outed him for doing roids.
I feel like
his older teammates
failed a test or something by now.
It was back when he was in Miami.
Who cares?
I don't know. That's just what I saw, man. That's just what I saw.
So many people do drugs and probably don't even know, and they get away with it because they somehow pass the test. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna
just fake pee, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There's like got to be ways.
No, there's so many ways.
Paying off the rest or something.
You want to do high low?
Let's go. Hit me with the high or low.
High low. with history. I got 7 for you today.
Let's go.
Not 5 like last week. We got them split up. We're gonna start off with a nice sport one. Golf has been played since the 15th century.
Yes, sir.
The first written rules of golf were written down in 1694 by the Honorable Company of Edinburgh Golfers. The rules were originally called the 13 Articles and were used to govern the first challenge for the Silver Club tournament.
Oh, what a name, dude. The Silver
The
Club.
tournament was held on April 2nd at Leith Links in Edinburgh, Scotland, and involved 10 competitors playing over 5 holes. Like, it was a 5-hole course.
This all seems up to par.
So basically,
Up to par.
I see what you did there. So I'm not asking when golf was created. I'm asking the first rules were written down.
So it's
Over,
1694.
1694. Now golf had started. They started playing in
Earlier.
the 15th century, but the first time it was written down.
All right, so the 15th century is the 1600s, just in case you don't know that.
No, I know. I'm just saying that because it's 1694. Like, it's from the 15th century.
But you're making it sound like they were written on freaking scrolls.
Dude, if you see the picture, they look like a scroll.
Oh, 1694. Golf. Written. That's the key word.
Yep, the pen's been around since 3000 BC, so.
All right, I'm going to go earlier then. I'm going to go like 1674.
Oh, you're wrong.
Okay.
1744.
Wow.
I know, dude. I don't get how they were playing golf that long without written rules.
Bro, it's
Granted-
like Can Jam. There's no written rules. You just throw them.
There are.
Yeah, you're right.
There's rules. But dude,
right.
these rules sound. I didn't look up what the rules were, but 13 articles, which probably means there was 13 rules.
Yeah.
5-hole course. Like what? 5 holes.
It's a short one, buddy.
Dude.
But you got to think they were probably way worse at the game, so it was way more strokes, dude. They were playing with little wooden sticks. They were it wasn't a plastic ball. It was like a legit rock they were hitting with wooden sticks.
Yeah. It's probably wood. Might have been wood.
Might have been a wooden ball.
Oh, wait. I'm going to... Side note.
Look up the
what was the
first golf ball made out of. So we were talking about this last week, post-pod. Do you think the game Base Runners has written rules somewhere out there?
Probably, yeah.
What is that? That's a rock, right?
And it's just like a wooden ball.
Mm.
So there's a wood
Is that
ball,
wood?
a feathery ball, a gutta percha ball, and a rubber core ball.
Oh, I
But
feel like a rubber core ball
I-
was probably the wave for a while.
I think the wood was the first one, though.
Huh.
And then
Yeah,
after
so, like-
rubber was the modern one.
And they weren't hitting it with, titanium faces like we are now.
yeah.
It was just a hickory,
Oh, no.
it
They're...
was terrible, bro.
Yeah.
So, par for a course, par for a 5-hole course back then, probably like 80.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah.
What was the par for the links at Edinburgh?
Let's see it. I'm going to go par 5. I'm going to say like 55 or something.
Dude, I think I'd need it.
I don't think par. When was the word par invented?
Yeah, I don't even know if in the rules that was a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was just
13 articles.
whoever hit it in the fewest amount of hits.
We'll get back to you on that next week.
All right,
'cause I
go for
can't
one.
find that. Next up, the first watch was invented in 1589 by Peter Heinlein, a locksmith inventor from Nuremberg, Germany. The watch was a portable Pormender watch. So this wasn't, though, a watch that you wear on your wrist.
I am a lover of watches. You said 15 what?
1589.
Earlier.
It is earlier. What? Well, I'm not gonna.
1478.
No, 1505.
Fuck.
I wasn't gonna ask you this, but
I was only like 25 years off. I said 1478.
yeah, no. So I want to know though. Obviously, like they used the sun. I'm not gonna be like, what did they use for time? Obviously, but I want to know like what did they
What's
use
mechanics look
to I guess reset this, or like did they just assume if the sun is right over top, that's noon?
Probably.
Or like
Yeah.
how did they set that first watch
Yeah,
to a time?
You gotta think, bro. They didn't have time zones back then.
That's what I'm saying.
It
So
was just like
so was that just,
no. You could use a sundial. You put a big old stick in the ground, and when there's no shadow, well, it depends on where you are on the equator. But once the shadow's like as small as it gets, that's when you set the clock to 12.
You think?
I mean, that's how
I mean, I don't
it.
know. Yeah,
I have no idea. That's how I would
guess
have done
if
it.
you were the inventor, that's how you do. I don't know how the inventor
I
did
have no
it.
idea, bro.
I don't know how Peter Henlon did it, but because I was like, dude, watches definitely would always unsync or lose time.
Bro,
I mean,
mine still do to this day.
Oh, really? Dude, I've
No.
never understood that. Where people are like, "Oh, what's your watch say? What time you got? Like, how can it be off?" But
I have a quartz watch. It's a quartz movement watch where you have to be using it every day. So that thing goes out of sync all the time because I don't wear it
really?
every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
So
I
I
didn't
gotta-
know how
every
easy
time I
it
wear
was
it,
for
yeah.
like. I don't know how mechanics of watches work.
I
know
do,
it's
but I
very
don't.
complex.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I know.
Like,
I know it's crazy.
it's sort of like a perpetual motion machine in a way.
Yeah.
because it doesn't stop running, but like it does. But
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Rolexes go for like 10,000 years or something.
Insane.
It is.
Actually insane.
Love watches.
Next up, you're 1 for 2. The
What's
Swiss Army knife was invented in 1856. Karl Elsner, a Swiss cutler, began making soldiers' knives when he was aware that the Swiss Army was planning to distribute knives to its soldiers.
You said 17 what?
Said 1856.
6 earlier. It's 17s for sure.
It is later, 1891.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was trying to picture like the Swiss Army since blank, and I saw 17 in my head.
I didn't really do much research other than the fact of the date, but I guess the Swiss were going to a war or something, and
we should probably know what war it is based off the date you just said.
Probably.
Like,
hold on, what war? I mean, 1891.
What war was going on in 1891?
Or about to, or they were
Korean
just
War.
Battle of Morgarten.
Well,
no, that's not right.
Well, we're brain dead.
Like I said, I didn't do my research on that.
We're brain dead.
I don't need straight up facts. All right, you're 1 for 3. Next up, another war-related one. The modern parachute was invented in 1810 by Louis Sebastien Lenormand in France. Lenormand also sketched it beforehand. 2 years later.
Cut. All right. Quick recap. I was recording in 4K, even though you can't tell because it still looks like poop on my phone.
Caught him in 4K, but so basically
we ended on watches, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, I went 3 for 7 on the over-unders. Give them the rest of the stats.
Yeah, I can give a quick rundown. So basically, question 3, we asked when the first Swiss Army knife was invented.
I said under. It was over.
Yeah, it was over. It was 1891 by Karl Elsner.
I thought it was early 1800s.
Next up was the modern parachute, when that was invented. It was invented in 1783 and tested in 1785 by jumping out of a hot air balloon. Jake.
That's crazy. I think I said over there.
Yeah, you definitely said over.
Yeah. Off to a bad
Then
start.
New York was the first state to pass a law against drinking and driving on September 10th. 1910.
Yeah, 1910. I knew that.
Because you
got that
you
one
did
right.
say the under, right?
Yeah, he said like 1940, and I was thinking Prohibition was toward 1920, so I said earlier. Bang, got it.
Then women competing in the first modern day Olympics.
I said crocheting was a women's
sport.
sport.
You said over. So 22 women competed in 5 sports: tennis, sailing, Dude, you're having me say that. Croquet.
Croquet?
Yeah. Dude, why is it not crochet? Equestrian and golf.
Not
occurred
the
in
art.
1900.
1900.
Yeah, in 1900. You said the over of
I said
1924.
over. Yeah.
You were very wrong. And then the first double bubble was accidentally invented by
1924?
28.
1928.
And you got that right, though.
Got that correct. Because I remember my uncle had the double bubble big tubs, and it said on the bottom, since 1928. Bang. Still went 3 for 7. We're not going to talk about it. Next week we're actually gonna swap it and have Zeke do it because I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa.
Jacob, you want to know what's kind of hype about that cutting is that we don't look like complete idiots.
True. If y'all saw us trying to break down like world events, it was ugly. You probably caught at least one of them, but it was bad, bro. That was terrible. We're gonna rotate into Zeke's pet peeve of the week.
Dude, my pet peeve of the week is that we just had to do that. But
that was tough.
My legit pet peeve of the week. So you've definitely experienced this, where
Always.
you've been in class with someone.
Nope.
You've been in class with someone. You're friends with them. So you have like their number or some way to communicate with them.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, let's say one day I ask you for the answers, right?
Yeah.
And you give me the answers perfectly fine. Like, and when I say answers, I mean like I got
a packet of.
I got 6 physics problems, and these are like question 1A through B, and like it's 1 through 6. Like we got 24 individual questions, right?
Gotcha.
And so like you send this work over.
I sent it over. You have it
perfectly labeled, like all the work included.
Super
like,
neat.
Super neat.
I would never do that. My handwriting's terrible.
Well, no. So I do that to people.
Of course you do. Give me my answers.
I give my work. It looks great.
I used to copy off you in naval science.
People don't even ask me questions. Like people don't. They're like, it's so good to the point where they don't need to ask a question.
You gotta love that. I used to be that way.
In return, though, I sort of would expect that a little bit back.
Yeah, you want something for your hard work.
So my pet peeve is when that doesn't happen. Is when like I have just given my grade, like, you know, like it helps you out. Now I'm not even expecting you like go that far out, but at least make it somewhat legible. Where like at least, dude,
define legible. I've used that word so many times, dude, but what's the definition of legible?
No, like the work I was sent like related to what was going on, but it didn't even include anything that was going on. If that makes any sense. Like it answered my question,
but didn't give you the stuff you needed to write.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't like a single photo, and like I didn't need to ask. Like I needed to ask so many more questions.
That's tough.
And it was just like, and that like those questions like were over like 2 hours.
Oh my god!
Like
I find this happens a lot when you're copying off of someone who's copying off of someone. I think that's probably what occurred, because usually if someone copies off you, they don't even really need to ask because they understand what you were saying in your answer. But usually when the person that copied off of you, I'm copying off of them, the person doesn't know, and they're putting down the bare minimum usually, and they've changed up your words a little bit, so they don't even know what they really put down. So when I ask them, they're like, well, and then I have to ask them, I'm like, what do you even mean by this in this sentence? And they're like, well, I don't.
See, that's why you got to be like smart in that scenario.
It is.
Have you ever done like the old? I've done this.
Whoa.
I've done this before, and it's kind of a little cheeky. It's kind of a little hack. So I'm in the middleman, and you're person A. Let's call me person C or person B, and then there's person C. So first week of homeworks, I'm like, hey, you give me the homework this week, I'll get you the homework next week.
Oh my gosh, I've never done this. I know where you're going with this.
So I have person A homework now. I go to person C and I'm like, hey, person C, I've got the homework this week. I'll give it to you. You give it to me next week. I'm giving your work to person C. Next week, person C is giving me your.
I think you said you've done this before.
I've done this before.
I have not done this
before.
It
works.
That is such a giga brain.
Dude. It is such a time saver.
That is large brain operations, brother.
But you got to pick smart people.
Pull that off.
If you're gonna do this, you got to
top of the class. You got to pick top of the class right there.
You can't, because then we'll get into a scenario of what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Where this person's work won't match up the same, and then like you'll get. So it's got to be like equal.
That's hilarious,
dude. But it works.
I wonder if a teacher has ever noticed that happening.
I don't know.
Could you imagine you're a teacher and you're like, this person has the same answers as the other person every other week?
Well, no, it would theoretically be every week.
Well, but a different person.
What do you mean? No.
Yeah.
No. Because the answers would be the same.
But it'd be two different people.
How? It'd be two different people, but
He would
the
have
answers would be the
this
same.
person's. Oh wait. Oh yeah. All three people should have
Yeah.
the same answer every week.
Yes.
Yeah,
and if
you're
it's right, it's right. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you're right. You're right. I see it. I see it. I'm dumb.
the teacher is gonna be like, "Oh, you guys all
These
have the
three
same
people are
correct
cheating.
answer." You guys are. I'd be like, unless you make it obvious, but like most of the time, it's pretty easy to like not get caught. I don't know. Growing up, you definitely like evolve ways of how to not get caught cheating, which is definitely bad.
100%. And now
honestly-
it's turned into Chat GPT.
Dude, yeah, but honestly, that's just on the school system. Like,
Is it?
yes. I think that is so on the school system. When people are devising ways of cheating, that just means that something needs to be changed with the curriculum itself.
Or are people just lazy?
Nah, because if it was easy, people would do it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't cheat on subtraction and addition.
Okay, but there's no way to cheat.
What do you mean?
Like, you either know it or you don't.
Unless you don't and you cheat.
There's no cheating in addition and subtraction, bro.
Dude, if you don't know how to do 9 + 7 when you're in first grade and you look off the person to your left,
You're
and
bound
see
to
what they
fail
put
if you're
for-
cheating that, bro. You're
Okay.
bound to fail.
Dude, but that's not the point. The point is like that you adapt these ways over time.
I guess. Yeah.
Like, I've never understood the whole like passing notes around class. I've never understood how that like people get away with that.
How I ever
Because to me,
passed
that's just so obvious.
for cheating
There
or
are
just
cer-
in general.
No, there are certain things I will do and won't. Because it's just like there's too many things that could go wrong with this.
You've
scenario.
evolved your cheating methods. But he's an evolved cheater.
It's bad. Well, it's not. It's, not,
That is bad.
it's not bad in that sense, but like some of it is premeditated, yo.
Whoa. What are we talking about? I need details.
Like, it's not like necessarily cheating,
But like you just like know you're like I'm not gonna pay attention because I'm gonna cheat on
well,
this.
no, it's like the teacher's like, okay, one of our free response questions is gonna be this, and then I just take like a screenshot of what the question is, and I just
Oh,
like, why'd the teacher tell me what it was gonna be? You're helping me out. I mean, like, granted, I could have
That's what-
studied that.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to help you out so that you know what to study
Alright, but in the real world,
because they want you to study
in
that.
the real
Oh
world,
my god!
if someone asks me to solve a question, the first thing I'm doing is going and Googling it. Let's be honest. If you don't know how to do something, what are you doing? You're Googling it. Exactly. And that's not like you're dumb
But
thing.
once you hit
people
like a
that-
certain level of complexity, I feel like Google stops being able to answer it.
100%. But like for stuff that isn't that you just
For
let
school?
go. Yeah.
For school.
For some stuff, I'm sorry. It's got to be said, but yeah.
What was your pet peeve? Oh, illegible cheating. That's
Yeah.
what Jesus.
No, there wasn't even cheating. There was no cheating going on there. I was just
Oh,
asking
it's
for a little-
copying answers. That's cheating. That's cheating, bro.
It's
Stop.
homework. It's
That's
homework.
cheating.
Dude, you can collaboratively work on homework.
yeah, that's what everyone used to call it. No, we weren't cheating. We're collaborating.
Yeah, we were, dude.
Jeez, buddy.
So okay, let me ask you this then. Would it not have been considered more cheating if I met this person in person? Or would that still be cheating to you? Because if you're meeting them in person, how's that any different than getting tutored?
If it's a project, well, you're not learning.
What do you mean?
The tutor's not doing that. The tutor's not turning in the questions with you.
No, but hear me out. I can go to the physics help center and get help from a physics tutor they'll show me how to do my homework. Like,
Yeah.
they'll work me through the or I can go to my friend.
Well, there's a difference between actually like looking at someone's answers and like learning from it and just copying A, B, B,
Well, I mean,
C,
our
C.
numbers are different. Everyone's numbers are different.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's
okay.
just like
So there's
plug
a,
and
okay.
chug a little, but
Okay,
like,
okay.
yeah,
love
it's
good
not.
plug and
It's not
chug.
like everyone's answers are the
All right,
same.
that's different then. That is different. That is collaborating.
And that's why it was so difficult though, because
yeah.
I didn't have
Because
like,
if you can't see their method to their
Yeah.
madness, then you can't use it at all.
because the numbers are all different. Like
You're
my
right,
numbers
okay.
are not the same as their numbers.
Now it makes sense.
So it's just like so difficult because that's what I was like saying. Hold up, nah, I'm showing everybody this. Let's show everyone my great work. At least Jacob will see it.
But he's terrible at physics.
Nah, dude, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, these notes are amazing, dude.
I've seen your notes before, buddy.
Look
You
at
take
this.
good notes.
Homework 18, 1. I list like what values were used A, B, C. Like everything is
I'm
following.
not gonna cap that homework looks kind of easy. I'm not gonna cap.
What I'm saying though is like
It does not look like a lot of work.
yeah, because of how I explained it.
Yeah,
now,
I
if
guess.
you saw what this person sent me in return, you'd be like, "What?" They wouldn't even look like you wouldn't even be able to say like, "Oh, that's physics." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is to me. This is like the answer is circled.
Like, yeah. I kind of love circling the answer. Mr. Townsend used to love when people circled the answer, bro. Always circle your answer.
I can't show you what the person sent me because it's on my phone.
That's all right.
But yeah, that was one of mine.
It's my pet peeve of the week. People driving in parking lots. Bro, have you ever been in a... Have you ever been in a parking lot and you come to an intersection and everyone just sitting there staring at each other?
Parking lot. Yeah, but because there's no light.
That's my pet peeve of the week, bro. I did that today in the Price's Corner Shopping Center. I stopped at Staples to drop a package off. I'm going over to Chick-fil-A. Everyone's just...
that one intersection with the two stop signs.
Yes.
And then the one...
Yes. Everyone's just standing there just like...
So you're I'm gonna picture this. You're at the T and you're on this side of the T.
I was on that side.
And then there's
trying to get to Chick-fil-A over
and
here.
There's cars here and then the oncoming right here, right?
Yep.
But they don't have a stop, right?
Yep. So they can keep going.
So that's what's like. That's just then that person's a bad driver. They should
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened is this was the T. I'm here. They're here. I let someone in because I'm a nice human being, right? And I'm like, okay, someone just went. Someone else can come in from the parking lot and go to the other side of the parking lot. And then they just stop in the middle of the intersection.
So you messed it up.
I'm like,
you being a nice
yeah, like
individual.
I get karma, and someone just stops, and it looked like they went on their phone. Like I was like, so it was 3 deep in the queue, right? It was the person at the stop sign waiting, and then I was about to pull up and saw someone coming, and I was like, oh, come on in, and they don't make it all the way tucked in, so they're kind of like at a T. And I'm like, not a problem. Happens to the worst of us. And the guy at the stop sign goes, and there's no people oncoming, and we can go. And the guy in the minivan is just sitting there like, I'm like, bro, what are you? I'm like, bro.
Honk the horn?
No, I'm not a scumbag.
How often you honk the horn?
I say 2 out of 10 times. One out of every 5 times, I'll say.
Like the fraction there.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Like
So
it also depends on how long I'm waiting. After 30 seconds, you're getting a honk. I'll give you till 30.
30 seconds?
Bro, what do you
That's
need
a
30
lot of
seconds
time.
for?
Dude, what do you
yeah,
need 30
yeah.
seconds to react to moving, dude?
Well, I get caught lacking sometimes too.
Nah, I'm impatient. After 10 seconds, that's
10.
my max. And 10 is a lot, dude. Imagine sitting at a green light for just 5 seconds and not moving.
Yeah, 10 seconds is a while.
Yeah.
Just counting it down.
So imagine
So
30.
I'm probably closer to 15 actually. I'm sorry, I'm closer to the 15 mark. If you have 15 seconds.
Dude, if your reaction time is 30 seconds, you shouldn't be driving.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people shouldn't be driving, brother. Yeah, there are a lot of distracted drivers out there.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I hate intersections where people don't have right-of-ways. Well, they do. If they know the laws of the road, you know that the person on the right goes first every time.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're making a left, then you go. But no, dude, just toss it all out the fucking window in Price's Corner. Gone. It's the worst. I just hate people driving in general.
I got you. I got a bit of a driving question for you.
Hit me with it.
I don't know of any places that this is legal. But how would you feel about a left on red?
I knew you were gonna. How did I fucking know you were gonna say that, bro? They're making right on red illegal.
Really?
Yes, it's too dangerous. With too many distracted drivers, people get T-boned making a right on red.
But what do you? Who's the distracted driver? In
The
that
person
scenario?
coming across the intersection.
I just don't get that.
I don't know. In the state of New York, I think they're making it legal now. They're working on getting it countrywide.
Dude, did you see that?
Bro, the traffic toll.
Yes, dude.
It's like
from, like, 9 to 9?
$26.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. They're taxing out in New York.
That
bro.
is crazy.
Congestion tax, I think they're calling it.
It's no, it might be, but it's like the congestion zone. Like right
Yeah.
dude, from
That's
9
insane.
a.m. to 9 p.m. or whatever. You'll get charged one time,
Yeah.
but it's like for that whole time.
Which is good for like taxi drivers that are coming in and out of there a lot.
Dude, but still.
Dude,
like that is just
that's
like,
kind
that's
of
money you're losing for no
for
reason.
all of my viewers that have been watching for a while. I think we talked about a no car zone in cities a while back. And I think this is us kind of trying to start to implement that.
Well, I know that like a lot of European places, they have that.
Yeah, I think this is us kind of trying to get into that space where we have less congested areas. I mean, that's literally what they're doing. But that's crazy, bro. If 95 had a $26 tax, nah, I'm off.
I'm just thinking about like if I lived in that area. Like
you got to think.
I'm going to work in my car and I live in that area. That's $125 every week.
So, my sister used to work over in New Jersey, so she had to pay the Jersey or the Delaware Bridge toll every time she went over, right? That adds up when you work there for a few years, which she did. So you can apply for almost like a visa, right? To where you only have to pay $1 every time you go over the toll. So I'm sure they'll probably have something like that. If they don't, they're absolute scumbags.
Dude, it was like $26.
It was hyped, bro. Like it is I mean, New York's already an expensive place to live, but that is just that's crazy. That's actually insane.
Makes me not want to go there. Like genuinely, dude. I saw a TikTok the other day of like Times Square.
Oh, no, dude. After seeing my mother's work goes on a Christmas trip, a bus trip. We only live about 3 hours from New York City, so it's easy to get up early in the morning, hop on a bus.
It's honestly like 2 hours. If you're moving,
it depends. And usually in the bus, the drivers are pretty good. So get up there, spend like 8 hours up there. It's a lot of time to do stuff. 2 hours back, and it's a day trip. After seeing that, bro, we go every year. So I've been up to New York City probably 20, 25 times in my life. Really amazing city, but obviously the people are the worst. Last year we went during this time, like early December. Oh, bro. Oh, it's terrible. It is like literal ants in an anthill just crawling on each other. I would never go in the month of December ever again in my life.
And it sucks.
You can't.
I just don't get where all these people are coming from.
Everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
It's like, why do you want to go to New York?
Why not? That's the question. Why not?
Seriously?
No one has a Christmas tree that big around in the Northeast Corridor. They have the biggest Christmas tree in the U.S., I think.
It's a tree.
Yeah.
It is a tree.
Look, you don't got to explain to me how much of a tree it is. Like, I went there. It's just a tree, bro.
Honestly, I've never gone during the month of December.
Bro, it ain't nothing different from any other month.
I don't have an urge to go.
It ain't that much better. I would say the negative of all the people is worse than the positive of the lights and the tree and stuff.
It doesn't even look like you could like move around.
No, you can't. No, you literally can't. You get to a point where it's just a crowd of people, just a horde. And it's horde mentality, bro. People are just like shuffling through.
Horde mentality.
It's terrible, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do.
So we need to talk about this.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to post more of our YouTube shorts. I hope you guys are seeing them. My dad told me this morning that he wasn't seeing our videos pop up on his feed, so he hasn't watched in a couple weeks. Sad. Make sure you're clicking on you guys know when we upload every Wednesday. When you wake up on Wednesday, you can be faithful that we will upload that Wednesday morning. So go find us. But I saw a comment this week, and I had to remove it because I found it quite disturbing and awkward.
I don't think you should have removed it. I think it's funny.
Maybe in the future I'll just leave them. But someone said...
Who's the weirdo? Who's the weirdo?
Someone said, your next episode, you should do it dogs out. And not even like that. He literally specifically asked for socks off.
Socks off.
I was like,
drop a like if you want the socks off, yo.
I will not be doing a socks off episode. Zeke might because he's like that. He's on Feet Finder right now. You
No.
can find him at HockeyShot1231.
That'd be crazy. Dude, that'd be crazy. Oh my god.
Pay to his sub to his Feet Finder page.
That'd be wild.
Nah, but this just brings up the topic. Like, people will literally say anything on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, we need to have some sort of internet police.
Nah. Dude, I think you should be able to say whatever you want.
Bro, that's foul. Dude, there was this streamer.
If you think that's foul,
No. I'm gonna bring up something. I was watching a streamer. It was a female gaming streamer. She was rumored to be dating a guy, and she like came out publicly and said, you know, we're not dating. They're just rumors, and got backlash for it. And she was like crying on stream. First of all, if you're in that mental state, you probably shouldn't be on the internet. You should probably be self-reflecting. But she was like crying on stream about how she was being made out to be the bad guy and she didn't even do anything wrong. And someone donated and said, what color is it? Pink. It was like pink or something else. And I was like, bruh.
Nah, dude.
That is foul.
I'm glad the internet exists for that. Because, dude, nah. Back when the internet didn't exist, think about all the stuff people would say just in real life.
Bro, they're not saying that. No one is coming up to us. Bro, if we were on, like...
What do you mean? You're telling me you've never said that to someone?
Stop! No. But, like, think of it right now as if we're TV announcers for the NBA, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Steve Nash is the GOAT, right?
Is it pink? No.
Okay. And do you think someone would come up to me, recognize me, and be like, but do it squirt? No. I would literally hit them with my fist.
Why? What?
Because that's disrespectful. I would never let someone talk to me like that.
What is disrespectful about that?
Not that specifically.
What?
But I'm saying, like,
What?
if someone came up to me and said that, I would probably hit them.
Nah,
If
I
someone,
wouldn't care.
bro, I would.
I'd laugh, dude. That's funny.
No,
what?
bro, that's disrespectful.
I don't know.
I'm saying if they said something disrespectful. If it was funny, like,
What counts as disrespectful?
I don't know. Like,
Dude,
I can't make up something.
Is that bad of me to say that I don't care what anyone says to me, or is that good for me to say I don't care what anyone says? Like, nothing anyone says could affect me. Like, I don't care what anyone says to me. Honestly, like,
think that's
dude,
probably
if
good.
it's something that's funny, say it. Like, I always hate those because I feel like I'm a person where I will joke a lot. And all right, sometimes like I'll say some stuff that doesn't make sense, but it's not meant in a bad, like it's just meant in like a funny way.
Nah, but like there's a difference between that and someone like seeing someone down and kicking them while they're down.
I don't know.
Like that's what was happening. Like
I have a hard time being empathetic in this set.
I don't have empathy for her because like you just shouldn't be streaming while you're in that mental state.
I think the problem why I have a hard time perceiving this is because I wouldn't care if it occurred to me.
Yeah,
So,
you've
like,
also never been crying streaming to thousands of people.
But at the same time, I don't think if I was a streamer and someone accused me of dating someone, I don't think I'd be crying over that.
You're also not a female, so you know.
Dude, a lot of key points here.
There is a lot of key points. There is.
But at the end of the day, I think the internet's a great space. People should be able to say whatever they want. As long as it's not like flat out hate speech.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No one should be able, like, that is a hate crime.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if someone said some hate speech to me in person, I would slap the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Disrespectful, aka hate speech. That's what I'm saying. Not like a joke like that.
Like, if it's something that genuinely, like
if I was just, like, obviously I'm 5'6". I'm shorter than the average male. So if, you know, we do this and we somehow ever get clout and one of our fans is like, yo, what's up, Short King? I'm not going to punch him. Like, it's obviously a joke. It's funny. Like, I'm saying, like, if someone truly said something disrespectful,
yeah,
then I'd probably slap the shit out of them.
So what's disrespectful?
I can't think of something disrespectful. I'm not that kind of person.
I couldn't think of any. No, dude, I cannot think of a single thing someone could say to me that would make me want to punch them.
I think if someone I don't know said something about my parents, I'd probably hit them.
I would care more if it was someone I knew than someone I don't know.
No, but I think because if it was someone I knew, I know they're joking. Like in a joking manner.
That's interesting. No,
Right?
because in a personal way like that, I'd expect the person that's close to know not to do something like that.
But if I make a yo mama joke about your mom,
yeah,
you're obviously not gonna hit me over it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, I wouldn't.
But like, if some random came up to you and was like, "Yo, I saw your mom on the corner last week,"
nah, I wouldn't care.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, something like that.
Dude,
it's like, obviously, I know my mom's not on the corner, so like,
exactly,
dude,
exactly. Like, you just know whatever they're saying is some mumbo jumbo BS.
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't, dude. It wouldn't.
I don't know.
Kill my mood.
Maybe you're right.
I wouldn't be like, oh god, this guy's gonna know what I talk. Oh god, dude, no. I'm waiting though. Hot take.
I'm waiting for someone to press me, bro.
No. I'm waiting to experience some sort of criminal act to like just try and stop it. Like, I want to see some guy like rob a granny, and I just want to bolt after that guy and like full on headlock, like maybe just like 911, get here, like I got like full on like
citizen's arrest.
Yeah, like armbar.
Someone call the police.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but I just want to try. You know where it's like, like that saying where it's like everyone should be in a fight at least once in their life.
Yeah, no, I want to.
Like obviously, like
I
don't
know
wish
if
harm or anything like that upon someone. But
think
it's good to know.
I think I would rather have someone like do something offensive to someone and like put their hands on someone and defend someone rather than like, like we were saying, like someone say something to me and like we get in an altercation.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's definitely more humble to like.
Dude, I've wanted to be in that scenario before.
I kind of
someone
want to
starts fighting like someone that I'm in the vicinity. I'm like,
exactly.
Dude,
throw hands with the boys.
Dude,
like you with the boys, you just got
like yeah.
Actually, it almost happened to me. Bro, I was at a Steelers-Baltimore Ravens game. My brother's a huge Steelers fan. This was 2 years ago, I think. And it was Ben Roethlisberger's last regular season game, so we went to go see him. And it was my first ever NFL game, freezing cold. We're pretty high up. We're in Steelers gear because my brother's 6'4" and would literally kill anyone. And this guy behind us starts messing with my hat. And he picks off my hat twice. And I'm like, is what is. Just, I'm in their home stadium. You're going to get booed at. You're going to get a little rah-rah. But then the guy fell over the guardrail into our seats. And my brother almost tossed him over the guardrail. We think he may have had some Down syndrome. So we didn't. We just.
There's a lot of layers to the story.
We stayed calm.
A lot of layers.
But it got a little ugly. Let's just say that.
Did you get your hat back?
Yeah. His friend was super. Luckily, his friend was a super apologetic. He was like, "Sorry about my buddy. Sorry, dude. We won't do it again." My brother was tossed his dude, bro. Like, or just grabbed him. Like, bro, he fell into our seats, and like there was probably about yay high. This was the start of the other seats. Like we were the furthest row back, and then there was a cinder block wall up to the level of the next seats. He fell like probably about half a story down into our seats.
What?
To say the least, brother was obliterated. Yeah. Not mine, but the guy behind us.
Oh my gosh.
We almost did it.
Yeah.
We almost got in a scuffle. I probably wouldn't have been doing much because, just let Big Bro handle that one, but.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that, it's just, I'm waiting.
Everybody's, what is like Batman just lurking, just like
obviously, like
someone
I say
do
this.
something.
No. I say this, and granted, like, dude, I could get just pummeled.
True.
But at the end of the day,
I want to find out.
I feel like as a human being, that's good to know.
It is.
Like,
it definitely is.
If I'm gonna get destroyed, I want to know that so that I
so
for the
run
next,
de-escalate and run.
Yes, let me learn from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I've always wondered if I have a glass jaw. Like,
I just want to hit
it once. Yeah, there's only one way. You got to get hit hard once.
And I mean, like, it sucks to say that, but like, yeah, it's one of those.
You just got to find out. Fuck around and find out type of situation.
I don't think it would hurt anyone to have that information. Like, it wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing to know.
Kind of why I want to join a boxing gym, dude. just to see if I can throw hands or not.
Find
out.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how much time
So
we
where
got.
are we at?
If you want to check, I got
one more.
I've got a small topic.
We got about 8 minutes left in the.
You do yours. You do yours.
All right. So, Jada Pinkett Smith came online and says, "Will slapping Chris Rock saved our marriage?" First of all, I'm a big fan of Will Smith. Great guy. Chris Rock as well. I am not a fade. Fade. Give her the fade. Not a fan of Jada Smith. I think she is Jada Pinkett Smith, whatever her name is. I don't care. Don't respect her at all. I think she's actually the scum of the earth.
Well, so going back to what we were talking about earlier about like what's disrespectful or not.
That ain't disrespectful, bro. That was hilarious.
That's a joke.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Dude, I think that is a joke. And if you're talking about how like this dude going up and slapping another dude saved your marriage, I think there's other problems.
That's what they're saying. They're saying like that slap fixed a lot of their home life problems.
But
because it showed in my mind, I'm thinking it showed Jada that Will really still loved her and would fight for her. Literally fight for her.
Wait, I don't know any of the history, but I thought like Jada left and went to some other
No,
dude.
Jada literally publicly admitted cheating on Will Smith.
Like, so what does he have to prove here?
I don't know, bro. I think it's the most probably one of the most toxic relationships of all time.
Dude, no, that's got to be toxic.
Yeah, it literally has to be.
Dude, because
dude, the fact that they're still together is insane. After she cheated and like,
wait, when did this happen? I know when did she say that?
Recently, like within the past week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why'd it take so long?
I mean, I guess they went through couples therapy.
Dude,
I don't know.
I want to see G.I. Jane 2. Bring that out, dude.
Did you watch G.I. Jane 1?
No, I don't think there's a G.I. Jane 2 or whatever.
What?
Like, that was the whole joke or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But did you see G.I. Jane 1?
No, I never.
Neither did I, so I probably wouldn't want to watch too.
Dude,
I don't know. That's weird.
I think there's problems there.
There's gotta be. Like, there's something wrong with them. Dude, that's what, like, happens. You get too much clout and, like, your home life starts getting weird.
I'm trying to break this down to think of something to say just because, like, that as a headline just doesn't make sense as a headline. Oh, him slapping him saved the relationship. That should not be a saving grace. Why? Like,
all right, let's put ourselves in Will Smith's shoes, right? Your wife cheated on you. Divorce.
Yeah.
Like, dude, yeah, sorry, I didn't make it to the Oscars yet.
Yeah,
wait, sorry.
Dude,
and then for some reason we have a kid.
To mention the fact, also going to the Oscars and then it's not even like her.
I don't even remember if it was the Oscars, but for we'll say it is.
Dude, honestly, I'm a hate on Will Smith here. I don't think Will Smith should have gone and slapped Chris Rock.
Keep my wife's name
the joke.
out your
not for the joke part. Dude, because imagine if Chris Rock said something about like her literally cheating on him, like that
would have. But like, they probably would have lit a flop brawl.
Yeah, no, I see that might be justifiable.
That's a little,
But at the same time, Will Smith, you can't get mad at Chris Rock.
It's Chris Rock.
The only person that you can get mad at here is your wife, dude.
Yeah,
is your wife. Chris Rock didn't
so much has to go south, bro.
He's just saying
you have to get married to a lunatic that used to mess with Tupac. You have to then have children with her. You have to let her cheat on you and not divorce her. And then you have to air out that she was cheating on you and still be with her. And then you have to go to a Academy Award winning thing with her. And then you have to get barred up. And you have to think, wow, getting up out of my seat and slapping this woman is the best case scenario for me right now.
Slapping the woman?
Oh, I meant this. Slapping Chris Rock is probably my best play right now. And then it somehow works out. And you guys are all good now.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Crazy.
I remember when it first happened, I thought it was just a publicity stunt.
It would make sense.
Views, yeah.
I mean, it definitely got views, I'll tell you that.
It definitely got views.
Didn't Will Smith get like banned from there for a couple years? Or
I don't know, but the greatest night in TV history.
For real.
Quote Chris Rock.
All right. One last topic here. Run it.
Nah, I'm saving it.
All right.
That'll be a next week.
For next week. Stay tuned for next week for when Zeke talks about
being funny.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in this week. The editing might be might be a little weird, just because we have to use two different cameras here because I accidentally messed up. But Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, peace.
Hasta luego.